Welcome back to MJL 3764, collecting Elvis on vinyl. Today I thought we'd take a look at another live album. So let's pick one, and let's pick On Stage. On Stage was released in 1970 and reached number 2 in the UK album chart. Features 10 tracks, all well-known songs by other artists. Covered by Elvis on this album. Features 2 nice shots of Elvis on the cover. It's the front. And the back side. You can see by the track listing, all well-known songs by Yesterday, The Beatles, Proud Mary, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Let It Be Me, Everly Brothers, Runaway, Del Shannon, Release Me, Engelbert, Sweet Caroline, Neil Diamond, etc. etc. When originally issued in the UK, it was on the gloss orange label. If you look carefully, track 1, CC Rider is actually listed as CC Rider Blues. On Stage was repressed in 1977 and now features a matte front cover as opposed to the laminated, and it's also on a matte orange label now, looking like that. Eagle-eyed fans will notice that in the UK our sleeves were slightly different from elsewhere. All the UK pressings do not feature February 1970 above the On Stage on the cover. This is because all the fans in the UK knew that Yesterday and Runaway, them 2 tracks, were recorded in 1969. Therefore, listing February 1970 on the sleeve is incorrect. That's my story anyway, and I'm sticking to it. But you can tell a UK cover because it doesn't feature the February 1970 on the front, and there's no red boxes on the side 1, side 2, or here, which we'll look at later. So pressed again. 1979. Now this features a glossy cover both sides, and it's on the blue Elvis label. Nice glossy cover. And the blue Elvis label. 1983 saw the new German black release, which are normally my go-to copies. They sound absolutely brilliant, but what have they done to the cover? If you look carefully there, it looks like they've cropped out Elvis's head. Which to me looks pretty awful. They've added the February 1970 on the top. And we've got a few red boxes on the back. And CC Rider is now CC Rider. Slightly different. Previous copy was still using CC Rider Blues. Brazilian copy now, slightly flimsy sleeve, and this one features the latter picture of Elvis circa 1972 on the back. Slightly different back cover, and there's the label. Next copy up, this is a latter American copy. And this also features the newer photo on the back. Now when I saw this originally in the shops years and years ago, I picked it up, and as it had a different back cover, I didn't buy it because I thought it's a latter picture. When this album came out, it didn't look like that. But obviously I picked it up later on as a variant. But I remember at the time refusing to buy this one actually when I saw it on import. But I'm glad I have it now. And it's on the RCA Victor Black Label. 2 more US copies now, both on the orange label. Both records are the same, but the back sleeves are slightly different. Let's take a look. There's the record. And there's the back sleeve. You'll notice just the bottom line is in red. Side 1, side 2, and the text there at the bottom have all got the boxes around them. The next copy, stood in the shrink. Both lines are in red at the top instead of one. As the 2 boxes, same. But on the bottom, no red box. So if there's any US fans out there can tell me which of these ones came first, I'd like to know if they've got any other information on it. But slightly different sleeves. Favourite tracks from On Stage? Well, they're all stellar tracks really for me. Especially like the early version of CC Rider on here. A lot different from the latter versions. The Wonder of You, obviously. Poke Salad Annie, again, nice early version. It would change later on. And Walk a Mile in My Shoes and Let It Be Me. Yeah, superb. There was 2 singles in the UK issued from this album, which we'll take a look at very shortly. But let's quickly take a look at On Stage on CD. The first CD I owned of On Stage I bought in the early 90s, and it looks like this. And it's the regular album. At the end of the 90s it was issued again with some bonus tracks, 7 bonus tracks. Slightly better booklet, different back side, colour CD. I haven't played this for a while, but I believe some of the dialogue from the original album is missing, and there's added new dialogue as well. And the good thing about this one is they've left Yesterday and Hey Jude and Walk a Mile in My Shoes and In the Ghetto. They've left them as Elvis originally recorded them live, going into one another. If I remember correctly, I believe Runaway to me sounds different from the original LP. On bootleg, before the FDDs come out, there's quite a few releases. This was a good one. The second CD from Fort Baxter, Walk a Mile in My Shoes. Now, if anybody's got this CD, please let me know if your one still plays, because this one, I don't know if you can see it, but it's pitted and it's got what they call CD rot, so it will not play anymore. And apparently this was a bad batch of CDs. So if anyone's got that out there now and it still plays, please let me know. This one, Pure Stage Power. Again, slightly different from the original album this was. This one, True Love Travels on a Gravel Road. And some tracks on this one, Electrifying. Not all tracks, but a few tracks from there, from February 1970. of course, from the box sets, and the 60th anniversary box set, and it's been given the FTD treatment. This is the original on stage album. There's a few FTDs of this available. This is one of them, which I bought, which was a very good release. Double CD, featuring lots of alternates. Nice booklet. This was another one, issued by FTD. Same season. And there's two more, I believe. There's the on-stage season, which features a lot of material which is on this one. It is improved, the tape, but the tape is damaged, so it's not perfect, but it's better than the bootleg, which is one I need to get. And they also had an on-stage release, which was a single CD, which I didn't buy actually. I think it only had about 16 tracks on it, and 4 of them were released, so there was only 12 new tracks, which I thought was a bit measly for a full price FTD. And I think this will probably be done, hopefully, by FTD as a season, so you'll get a box set of all the recordings. Hopefully, they've done it on bootleg, rebooked at the International, I think it's called. So hopefully this will come out as a box set CD release sometime soon. The Wonder of You was issued as a single from this album in 1970 and reached number 1 in the UK singles chart. It was available on a solid and a 4-prong. Got multiple copies here, there's a jukebox copy. And the B-side was Mama Like the Roses from the Memphis session the year before, 1969. In 1973, a few years later, Folks Salad Annie was issued as a single in the UK and reached number 23. There's a dink copy, and there's a solid, and the B-side was CC Rider. Again, using the letter CC Rider. Of course, The Wonder of You was issued quite a few times in the UK. On the box set, black copy there, and orange copy there. So 2 very good singles, one very good album. That's the On Stage album, a very good live album. Not a live album per se, as in obviously there's no Hound Dog or Suspicious Minds or Blue Suede Shoes. This was just to showcase Elvis's new stage act in Vegas for the new decade. So they were all cover versions of well-known songs. I'm sure the Colonel wasn't too happy, probably didn't get his slice of the pie on the publishing on these songs. But a very, very good live album. So until the next time, just remember, while there's music, life's no waste.